This is my A5000. And well, kind of disappointed in it. One day I'm going to be able to finish this. One day. This is literally like 20 minutes into trying to get this thing right. So this is my A5000 from Sony. It came out in 2014 with an MSRP of roughly about $600. So that was quite a bit of money back then, and I can't imagine what that would be today. But today on the used market, this thing goes for roughly about $200 to $350. Now, there are going to be some brain dead idiots out there, let me tell you. They're going to try to sell you one of these for $500, $600. You know, they're going to skyrocket it to the moon with you. And if that happens to you, if some guy goes, hey, I got this great camera, blah, 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 kick him in the shins and run. Just get out of there. No, actually, no, you're going to get in trouble. Don't do that. In fact, call me up because we're going to go down to the village square, get the pitchforks and torches. We're going to find out who's trying to sell this to you, and we're going to go after them. We're going to chase them down. We're gonna go all French Revolution on them because they don't need that, do they? No, that's not right to do to you, the wonderful public out there of the Bug Nation. The Bug Nation, right? So don't do it. But if you're inclined to buy one of these at the reasonable price on the used market, well, guess what? This thing shoots photos or takes photos at 20 megapixels. Now, if you're tit for tat for technicalities, it's really 20.1 megapixels. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. And if you're somebody who wants to get it for video shooting and stuff like that, well, 1080p at 16 megapixels or at 60 frames per second. Now, you might be thinking, but I want 4K. No, you don't. You don't want 4K. Because if you look at people like Mr. Beast and other YouTubers out there, they're shooting at 1080p. Every one of them. In fact, you'll save space on your hard drive if you go at 1080p. A lot of the big movies are 1080p. 4K, you know what that is? That's Beverly Hills. That's the snobs. You don't want to be one of the snobs. So stay away from the 4K. Get the 1080p. You know, and also the wonderful thing about this, it's the E-mount system. It's transcending. And that's the one, Now that's the one thing that Sony did right with these cameras is the E-mount system, because this thing, this E-mount, it'll work with my cinematic camera, which is something that's good because I can just interchange lenses. I don't got to buy a bunch of new lenses, unlike my Canon Micro Four Thirds or whatever. I got to have different lenses than my SLRs. You can't do that, and it just sucks. So don't do it. Now, with all this being said, you might be asking yourself, why, Bug? Why are you disappointed in your little techno child here? Well, I'll tell you. Because it's not the photo quality, because the photos are really good on it, actually. In fact, me and my kid, we decided to go to an Air Force museum and take photos of it, videos with this thing, so you guys can see for yourself the photo quality, the video quality of this wonderful little camera. So with that being said, it's not the video quality either. I mean, hell, look at that. It's got one of the flip-up screening thingy-bobbers. It just, so you can do the whole vlogging, hi, look at me, I'm popular, I'm awesomeness type thing with yourself. That's what that is for, right? And the controls, the controls are beautifully placed, beautiful, and all right there with your thumb. So it's really easy to use. Look at that, one-handed, boom, boom, boom. It's us, right there in frame. So why am I disappointed with this camera? Because it feels like a toy. Let me explain. See, back in the day, Sony used to be innovative, and they used to have these wonderful cameras like this one. This is the CyberShot F707. This is a wonderful little camera. It's robust. In fact, I'm going to be doing a video on this. I took this and its cousin, the 828, with me and my kid to the Air Force Museum to let you guys see for yourself what this camera can do. But with this one, I don't feel like it's going to break. I can put it in my bag, I can carry it around with me, and it feels like it is solid. Then you have this newer, what is this one? This is the ZV-1F vlogging camera. This thing feels It's robust. It feels like I could put it in my pocket, pull it out, and we are good to go, right? But unlike this one, this camera feels like I just went to Toys R Us and bought it from a Fisher Price kit to give to my kid on Christmas so he could break it and trash it and just be like, look, I'm a big photographer. But this is not good. Now, it's not to say the camera and the photo quality and video quality, which you're going to see, isn't good. It's actually pretty damn good. It just feels like a toy. But that's just my personal opinion. I mean, if you are a Sony fan, you are probably going to like this. But it's not really about that. It's about the video and the photos. So let's take a look at some of those, and then we'll come right back. There's numbnuts right there. So rude. Now there's something I noticed about my A5000 versus the other cameras I have, and it may not be exclusive to just this camera, but at least the ones that I have. The battery door is set off to the side of where you screw in a tripod or a handle so you can vlog. So if you want to switch it out while you've got it on a stand, you can access the door pretty easy, which is kind of a cool design. So So, there it was. What did you guys think? Did you like those photos? Did you like the video? I thought it turned out pretty good myself. Again, this is the Sony A5000, came out in 2014. You know, again, 20 megapixels, shoots 1080p. So if you're looking for a decent little vlogging camera, it could be one for you. And let's face facts, it is a used camera. I don't buy anything new because that just, for someone who's doing it as a hobby, it just seems kind of stupid to buy anything brand new. But with that being said, my feelings of this feeling like a toy with the plastic feel and everything, it could be the fact that I got it's used. I mean, if I get a newer version like the A6000 and compare the two, my whole feelings could change on this whole series. Again, it's nothing against Sony. I like this old the 707 or the vlogging camera. I think they're great cameras. They feel rugged, like they're not going to break. So maybe if I got these A6000 and did a side-by-side comparison, it might change. So in fact, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. Within the next few months, I'm going to save up. I'm going to get an A6000 because you can get those for roughly about $400, and I can find deals out there. I'll do a comparison video. So be on the lookout for that. But with that being said, get a camera and go to show the world how you see it. See you next time on Daddy's House.